What the heck? That is not on the map at all, is it? There's our parts. Don't worry, they're not fragile. They will be delivered when we walk in. Watch this. Way! Thank you! That's really useful. There's 3 on the roof that I can't get, ever. That's utter genius, that is. In all seriousness, how am I supposed to get parts I can't get to? They're not going to put a ladder on this. The game's not expecting to spawn things on the roof, so... Oh, look, there's a ladder. It's almost like they planned it. Well, let's throw that off. I'll put that in my inventory. I'm not throwing a bulb down there. This one is a hit. No! You stupid torpedo! How can you be a dud? I explicitly trained my crew so that we wouldn't have any duds. Oh, we're going in the water. Whoa! That was horrendous. Now the real question is how do I turn round? That's about as close as you can get to running out of runway. I don't know. It's a bit of a risk, this. It's up, down, down. Yeah, I knew that then. Okay, we've got no chance of getting away. Oh, it drives so bad. Piece of white behind me. Oh my god, this car is terrible. It's not slow, flipping heck. It doesn't steer though. Holy smoke. Right, here we go. Straight line. You know, when it turns, it's really unstable. We're all good here. Why have they sounded the alarm? Funnel smoke spotted. At 31 meters depth. Are you serious? Alarm, take your positions. What's going on? Oh, is that why? Is it because we're on the floor? Yeah, you can stop now. Been binging those videos and I have my A-level exam soon.
You have revision concerns, don't you, sir?
Well, I remember doing similar things when I was that age. I should have been studying. I was actually playing games instead. So I can't really judge people if all done that. Well, not everybody. There's always try-harders in every class.
I don't remember doing any of this studying, like, just turn up on a day and send it.
I can honestly believe that.
I've only got 2 brain cells, right? And one of them needs to stay alive.
Yeah, they both need to have a good day for you to pass that exam.
Exactly.
Oh my god, there's my truck. What has it done to my truck? I definitely didn't park it there. Just for the record, I definitely did not park my truck there. Let's give it a bash. Do you want to not do that? What? Well done, boys.
Oh, we're on a schedule. We must dive.
What, in the docks?
Yes, the schedule says we must dive, so we must dive.
Or we'll hit the...
Just do it.
I'm glad my crew are made up of entirely of bots. That's really good to know. Look at this, guys. This is what your neighbor's getting, courtesy of good cars. How can this guy, who lives in like a trailer park thing, afford this car? Maybe you should spend 50k on your house first, I don't know. Now, I'm walking down the road with 50 grand in cash, guys. Nobody touch me, okay? Leave me alone. Come on, then. Come on, then. Come on. Barbecue this. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. No! What is this? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm like a cornered rat. I'm done. I'm done. There they are. There they are. He just drives through caravans. I was only hitting his barbecue. I was nowhere near that guy. How much did I lose then? I bet I lost like 5k or something. That was brutal. Good morning, and a happy Sunday to you all. How are we doing? Right, we are going to continue on the final map. We're 40% done. We've got another 60 to go. I think we've got a bit more road building to do as well. I might have to buy some fuel because I need to teleport around a little bit. Because I need to get over to here. I don't fancy driving down from that base. Where is my mobile spawn? Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Great stuff. What's Pub's got down there? Oh, he's got his spawner. Okay, I guess I can relocate then. Lovely. Right, let me drag the boys down. Yo!
Hello.
I'll jump in a grader in a second for you.
Yeah, we've got a road to build. Funnily enough, we've got to craft a road.
Won't catch on.
Should make a game. We do that.
I will move the panels off. I've done the route.
Blimey, that was an early raid from Rural Storage. Thank you very much for your raid, sir. Welcome. Can we give a nutty welcome to the raiders? Royal Storage. Hope you had a good stream. It's a very quick raid. Maybe we should turn that follow mode off for a bit, Pups, and see how we get on with it.
1 second.
Not very raid friendly, but we'll see how we get on. Thank you all. You should be able to chat now. It was in follow mode, so you had to follow for a minute to be able to say something. But yeah, Rule, thank you very much. Thanks for the raid. Randall thought we told squirrels wonderful and come to escape the trees. Who said that then? I'm normally not on late enough to drop a radio. Wait, what time zone are you in then? You're like Australia or something? Or maybe West Coast America, possibly. Oh man, what's that radius? It's not gone very far.
I'm reversing, thank God.
Cannot fill active quarry radius.
Hey, I just got a message from those archaeologists. Looks like they had to leave a truck full of
Kelly, it's
equipment in
too
their
early
base
to
camp when they evacuated during the quake. Maybe they shouldn't have bothered since both the truck and the camp survived.
Wait, so I've got to be here to get sand?
So if you deliver the truck to their new place, they'll let us keep the old camp as a base of operations.
Wait a minute, if we put that
Sounds like a great deal to
scalper...
me.
What's that scalper's radius?
150, isn't it? So it's bigger than the sandpit by the looks of that.
Yes. So if at the very least, if we put the scalper on the sandpit, we'll have a bigger radius unless there's anything further down. Which...
I've just turned it on so you can go all the way to your flag. That's 144 meters away.
Yeah. Yeah, East Coast US, but basically stream overnight. Ah. So you work in the day and then stream overnight and don't sleep. World Gaming, thank you for 17 months. Armin, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Rule. What was you streaming then, Rule? Imp, it's on my hard drive. That's where I'm finding it. In my Steam
Surely
library.
surely it's an SSD pool, not a hard drive.
Yeah, NVMe. Extreme full-time, sunlight is sleep time. Lol. Oh, you're streaming Roadcraft, getting close to wrapping up. Nice. Yeah, we're just over 40% on the final map now, so... on the closing stages.
But did they build the M1?
The funny thing is, with all this road building we've done, we might suddenly find that the missions complete rapidly because we've done all the roads up front and then done the missions after.
We were smart.
It's going to be hilarious if they put infrastructure routes in for us to do, and they're already laid.
Oh god, can you imagine?
Please lay a section of road here.
Done.
Well, no, you'll have to still do it again, won't you?
Yeah, we'd have to rip it up and build another road just so it completes. That would be so
Or just
dumb.
lay it on top of it.
Let's go back a bit. Can't blame me, this is your radius. And there's a bit of a rock here.
A crane is nearby if you need stuff moved.
Well, I'm not sure we could pick that up. It looks like it's built into the ground.
Okay.
Could build over it, I suppose. You'll see it. We'll approach it shortly. Hey, Jason. Valesius, thank you for 75 months, by the way. And Tier 2, Lee Bennett with 42. And Foxhound, thanks for 16. What did your grader do when you got to that rock? Has it gone
yes,
over it?
I think so. Not in radius of the other one.
Nope. There, that's the radius there.
Should have just gone forward, you have hit the other one. Move forward, just go under the pipes, Paul.
Yeah.
Go over the other side of the pipes and you'll hit the other big one. Turn to your right and go back 3 meters. There you go.
Yeah, it's a bit boggy around it. Perfect way to end a Sunday night watching you build some roads. Nice. Is that flattening okay, or do you need any more sand back there?
It seems to be okay.
Trying to give you a bit extra because of all the water. So you can spread it out a bit.
Did you bring some back car?
Yeah. Whereabouts? Where you are now?
Where I am now and then further back. Got to be reversed. There's some in front of me.
Is that a height problem?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Right. You tell me if you need any more anywhere. Maybe where that corner cuts.
Yeah, I'd put a little bit lower.
Gotta say, without this vehicle that we got in Deluge, I don't think I'd have been able to do this. Return the archaeological equipment. Driving through some pretty deep water.
What, the one with the snorkel on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine being able to customize and add a snorkel later. Ooh.
No, don't be silly.
I might have to buy some fuel. I'm down to 400,000 though.
Oh,
You should get 7 fuel once I open this anyway.
How far are you off opening it?
180 meters.
you should get 7 fuel, whether you actually do or not. You might get 6, you might get 10, who knows?
I'll sit here till I get some fuel. Actually, I don't need this one. I need the asphalt machine. That one.
There's a roller over there.
Can I drop the chat window a bit? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that route that's failed, you can probably restart that. That was because I was driving something and knocked into the AI, I think.
Okay, you've restarted.
If that was like in the village or whatever.
Yeah.
Like in the... Yeah. That happened during the intro.
Sorry, what was that? Restarting a route or something?
Yeah, Pup's done it. $100 meters.
Sounds slow going.
Oh yeah. I'm dragging something that I probably shouldn't be dragging with a scout and should go and get a crane for, but I haven't done that either.
Safety third. You got back into U-boats since Squirrel been playing? Nice. What did you do? Start again or just carry on from where you last played it?
Oh, are you serious, game?
Guess I'm not getting any fuel.
I think it wants me to lift and like drop this object into a specific place.
Oh, no, there's
See the blue?
Yeah, can't you just push it into that?
I don't know if I can push it in. We'll see. Because normally you have to like let go, don't you, to detach it? It might just go in. I don't know.
Let's just bring the object to the area.
Yeah, he's just got to get it there with the scout. Corner cutting pays. Sometimes. Ramming speed. Hey!
There we go. Did you get 7 fuel?
Yep.
Cool.
And
And that's the dry stone garage open as well.
Yep.
Looks like that radio tower next to Northlock was not the only one damaged by the quake. So, before even more locals start pestering us to fix them all, I suggest a plan. How about
Are you
install
seeing
some
Sned in
repeaters
your
and
dreams
spots
yet?
before coverage. This'll be good for us too. You'll be able to ask for help recovering your vehicles if they get stuck. What do you say? It's a win-win, and no interference from those pesky local councils either.
Wait, we can get help recovering vehicles now? Halfway through the final map? Not yet, Sadden. Oh, that is going to be in the way of me tarmacking, isn't it? His arm,
Yes.
his arm sticks out.
Oh, look at all these beautiful roads around this dry stone base that are already built. Was the purple star yours, Paul, at the dry stone base?
Purple star is there because we need to dump a load of sand in that watery
Good
hole.
evening from New Zealand. Hope everyone is doing well.
It's in the
Keep up
base.
the great work, Sklunuts.
Well, where I put it was... There was like a flooded section of road.
Yeah, I think they've sucked it out.
Oh, fair enough. We just need some concrete over at that other flag then. Where the bridge isn't needed. Then I can activate this infrastructure once this road's built.
Another month subbed, another great Sunday stream. Keep up the awesome work, sqrlHYPE.
Oh, traffic is so slow on this road.
Yeah.
You're gonna get through that.
I am, I'm just trying to not miss a bit. But hopefully I think we can. Jason Reader, thank you for 11 months. Good evening from New Zealand. Good evening. King Pel the Lion, thank you for 17. and thanks for your kind words.
Should really sell this roller. I've got the newer one.
Are you still not on the new one yet?
I've got one. I completely forgot I've got a new one.
That's why I tried to get rid of my other ones, because I knew I'd end up taking the wrong one out.
I'll do this and then I'll sell it.
Right, I got to just angle. I have to come back and do the inside of this because it's too wide.
I feel like I'm doing all the archaeological work for these archaeologists. Because seriously, it's find the sites. Well, what are they there for?
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one, that.
Yeah, I've found and recovered their equipment for them. That was what that trailer thing was that I was dragging.
I can't remember, Gabby. If you have a look in the shop, it'll tell you what level you need to be.
I thought that was a level unlock. The tracked grader.
I presume it's on about the asphalt layer.
When did you unlock the newer grader, the one with the bigger blade?
Oh. In that case, that will be in the shop, like I said.
It says you need to discover it. Yeah, I thought that... Oh, I can't remember which map that was, though.
Oh. Was that the one... No, the one I remember you racing towards was the scout one. The snorkeling one. Did it come via mission then?
Yeah. Yeah. It was on a map. I can't remember which map it was, though. Because the scout that I'm in now came off of Deluge, didn't it? Was the tracked grader in the one of the sand maps?
The farm maps on.
Oh, as if. While the archaeologists are busy near the shore, it would be great if you could check their sites located on the southern mainland. Please find all of them and report back on the situation.
How is that anything to do with roadcraft?
I have no idea.
That's literally doing somebody's job for them while they go and sit on a beach. New Zealand's going into winter. Yeah, we've got the sun. You can have it back in about 6 months.
Is it a bit like an Australian winter where it's not actually winter?
Yeah, it gets down to like 10 Celsius. Ooh.
Like they go and have Christmas on the beach? Because that's how cold it is.
Well, no, they have Christmas on the beach because it's literal summer then. But right now it's their winter. Hey, we got a nice tarmac road. Right, where can I pull concrete out of then? Can I get it out the new base?
Yeah.
You can also pull it out of your mobile.
What, Pups is mobile? Wait, Pups is that a full mobile thing? I don't see the boxes on it.
Yeah, I think it's probably
broke again for me.
Oh.
I think it's because he's parked in an area of interest and it doesn't come on.
Hang on, I'll reverse it. Pull can.
I don't see any boxes appearing. No, you don't have the spawn boxes.
It happened to me and Summer yesterday. We couldn't get He's to activate.
So you can buy slabs, but we actually have them in stock, don't we?
Yeah, it's on an infrastructure route, isn't it?
Garage and storage. Where's the storage output? Is that it there? So I have to move this if I want to pull some stuff out of the storage now, because that's a construction depot.
That's the construction depot one. If you can pull them out of your machine, it'll put them in the front box.
I can't. Well, hang on.
You can't pull them out when you're sitting in it. You need another vehicle.
That old chestnut. Right then,
Yeah,
where's
you
my
can't
flatbed?
use the vehicle functions of the vehicle. You have to be in a different vehicle to use the vehicle functions of that vehicle.
Yeah, because it comes with a remote, doesn't it? So you can't
Yeah.
use it when you're inside. Makes sense. Wait a minute. What's all this on the back of my flatbed?
That's not
That's
yours,
not
that's an
your flatbed.
objective.
What? Oh, in
an
my
objective.
colours.
Your flatbed.
Where's my mule gone then? It's not listed. That's awfully
That
strange.
box is out. Paul, my box is now working if you want to spawn it there.
Spawn what?
Your concrete slabs. You said mine wasn't working.
Well, I've still
I've
got to get my
moved it.
flatbed, mate, so it makes no difference. I thought this was a working garage. Why can't I? It's not. It's got a red square for me.
Wrong garage. We didn't unlock that one yet.
Oh, I thought it was the one that somebody was up here when he did it.
Yeah, no, that was where I was at the dry stone in the southeast, I think it is.
Imp, I feel like it gets colder than -5 in winter.
Oh, he just pulled my cheap flatbed out for one fuel, you scumbag game.
I've visited so many of these archaeological sites now that I can pretty much drive straight to where it is because I know what it looks like on a map.
That doesn't work, Sean.
What doesn't work?
You try it. Jump into the mule next to me.
What do you need?
Spawn a concrete slab. Okay, I just did that 5 times. And every one, it just spawned it.
There should be 5 there now.
Yeah, I just did that 5 times. And it, like, spawned it and disappeared.
Did it take it out and put it back in the storage then?
Something weird happened because it kept sticking at 35 no matter what I did.
Oh yeah, we need to keep an eye on these infrastructure routes, don't we? They've got such long timers on them, aren't they? Although we can't tell which ones are done, right?
You
Is
can.
the concrete slab one still...
It should still be going.
Is it the slabs and the logs, Paul, that are still the ones that need doing?
Slabs and logs it was, yeah.
Wait, the logs haven't done. That was like the first one we got online.
Yeah, but the cooldown's massive on it. Takes it forever.
Yeah, and it's not that long a route. I'll try and keep an eye on it. When you got a sec, Paul, if you can just check to see how many's left.
On
the logs and the slab
8 logs.
Infrastructure routes. Yeah, see that says
60
28
slabs.
for us because it's 60 slabs and 8 logs.
I mean, fundamentally, it doesn't matter until we suddenly need like logs or slabs.
Yeah.
AM 45 Celsius isn't hot. Pup's put his pizza in the oven at 60 Celsius and didn't cook it.
Why are you bringing that up? I thought I put the oven on higher, okay? It turns out I didn't.
That was amazing. He was so excited. He put his pizza in the oven. We were playing a game, I think, something like that. And then he was like, oh, I need to go and get my pizza. Ran downstairs, came back.
Yeah.
How's the pizza? Well...
The cheese hasn't even melted.
The cheese hasn't even melted. So why not? He said, well, turns out I put it on 60 Celsius. Oh.
I'm just special.
That was genius play, that was.
Right, so is that infrastructure route complete message the log lot? I think that is, right, so if I can try and remember to look at that.
Because, Imp, I think we was playing Rocket League and I was in a rush to get back.
It might have been in a tournament or something, I can't remember.
I think it was. And I was like, I've got like a minute. At least I hang out with my friends, Imp. When are you ever around? You're not.
LOL.
Too busy jet setting.
He's got IRL friends.
You're just as bad as chat, Imp. You can give it and give it and give it, but as soon as someone gives it back to you, you're like, ow, can't do that.
Now you're projecting.
When is your next jet setting, Imp?
You should know, you've got his calendar.
I've got his calendar for 2026.
So you know exactly when he's jet setting then.
Yeah, but that means tabbing out the game.
Right, so what's the first infrastructure route one?
The log one that I did.
No, the slabs.
You actually, Imp?
Has he not told you about that one?
Probably has, but it means tabbing out.
If he's not putting the paperwork, Sean,
Double check my paperwork.
he'll have to cancel his flight. He's going to the F1.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, he has filled in the paperwork.
Those eggheads are at it again.
Well, we'll let you go then,
More,
Ian.
actually. They were working
Yeah.
on several sites in the area, but But the whole seismic event put an end to that.
I can't
Since
believe
you're
you just
driving around all
updated
day,
that as
you
well,
look for any
Imp.
surviving artifacts and bring anything you
Don't
find
tell me
to
you
the
just submit the
archaeologist's camp,
paperwork.
of course. Oh, and if
No,
there
not
are
for
any
that. He's
marks of
just
the
getting, like,
dinosaur
added more
bones,
to the
I want
list.
photos.
Are you strengthening the pier, pups?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, Imp.
You've forgotten to add episode 22 of Deer Valley Realistic Playthrough to the playlist. Could you put that in memo chat for me, please? There you go.
Looking at this place, I must say I was hoping for better. On the other hand, I was expecting worse. So, it balances out in the end. Just a few patches should get it going again. Does a whole new backup generator count as a patch? Let's just say it does, and bring one from the logistics terminal along with some materials from the warehouse. As for literal patches, you'll need to replace the broken pipes in the pipeline supplying the village, and also find a replacement valve and install it. It's a lot of stuff to do, I know. But this should take care of all the water supply problems Nordlock is having.
Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's somebody called Kelly. Ken. Just one of your caps on. Oh no,
Hey,
white
pups,
white noise can be quite pleasant, egregious.
is the pier at the warehouse, is that where you're going?
Yes, but my game is completely froze, so...
Okay.
That's because you don't have an Intel CPU. I've told you before. Oh, a bridge. Oh, another bridge. Oh, that's not going to work.
Lol.
That's not gonna. You see, there's an elevation difference, and I set it from this side to that side, and it went red. So I set it from the high side to the low side, and it did that, and you can't really see what it's doing because it's an overhead map, and it doesn't let you look at 3D properly. So I'm not really sure.
I'll use the same message you did, Sammy. Please fix this.
Oh, did it crash you out, did it?
Yes. Which means there's a load of concrete on the floor now.
Yeah, I did. Well, no, you can't do it that way around. You can't connect from the lower to the higher place. It doesn't work.
So after all this time, I'm finally going to buy a mule.
Really?
Yeah.
Mules are one of the best.
Well, that means I've got to drive my base all the way down again.
I think the bridge building needs to be improved a little bit. I think the camera shouldn't restrict you to just overhead when you're building a bridge as well. But you're trying to build a 3D structure with a 2D view. I'll walk better, but I need to go and get some more concrete. You've become a master at finding this tiniest sand spots. To be honest, I just kind of find that whole mechanic a bit odd. Unless maybe you can use your scout vehicle to scan the terrain, and does that then show a sand spot? Maybe that's what you meant to do.
Did you interrupt a vehicle, Pups?
Possibly.
Are you alright? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I just loaded back in.
Marcus? Oh, where's your vehicle gone?
I'm bringing it. I crashed out. Do you not listen, Paul? So I'm on the way back now. Just give me a second.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. What's all that in the middle of the road that you're taking?
That's what I was taking before my game crashed.
Can't believe. So basically, you removed the mobile spawner from me, and you left a load of stuff in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Such a liability.
I know. I should be ashamed of myself.
And you can tell if it's finished on the
would be.
infrastructure route somewhere, because if it has the timer, it means it's done it. It's started again, right?
Yeah, it's... No, you have to check to see whether the vehicle is there or not. You've just cancelled it, so you've probably just stopped one midway.
Cool.
You have to literally
Find
pull
it
the
on the map.
infrastructure route up, scan from one end to the other, and if you don't see a vehicle, cancel it, then start it again.
Lovely. Good morning. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bass, how you doing?
Because the timer starts as soon as the vehicle's departed, basically. But it's not a timer from when it arrives, if that makes sense.
Facing the wrong way, mate.
Wasn't the way this way I was facing last time?
Doesn't it come out the port side?
Can't remember.
I think it does.
I'm fairly certain it does.
I'll turn around.
When possible.
If this thing's turning circles, interesting.
It's raining, guys. Yeah, so now the on-screen message just popped up. You can now have a look to see whether the log one or the slab one's done. I'm assuming it'd be the log one.
Well done, Pubs.
Thanks. Now we just hope it works. Or maybe I should go forward and get it off the rock.
It's working now. But yeah, it will spawn into the rock. Try and get the rock in the gap, I suppose.
There you go.
Amazing.
Thanks!
No space to spawn resource. Let me get out of the way a little bit. No free space to spawn resource. You serious?
It literally spawned there, not 20.
It won't do it. You're going to have to move forward. It doesn't like it.
What about there?
No free space.
What?
I don't know. It's been a bit odd. Now it'll do it. One. No, it disappeared. Did you see that? That's what happened to me last time.
Yeah.
Look, that's exactly what was happening for me. And then watch this. If I come out of here and you do it for my vehicle, which you've now stolen. See?
How many do you need?
I think it was 2.
There's 3 there.
Yeah, I need 2. See? But for me, that's bugged. It spawns it and instantly disappears.
Well, you're only the host. I mean, what do you need to worry about it for? A mule is a donkey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I think a mule is a donkey crossed with a horse.
Is it? Or is it like a specific type of donkey? I was just a bit like, oh, this thing, the mule goes up the hills like a goat. And I was like, well, a goat's not a mule, is it? And then that's
There
how
you
the
go.
brain tracked.
I was right. Donkey crossed with a horse. A male donkey and an email horse.
You buy it with in-game money.
Mules aren't able to breed. Yeah, because they're a genetic freak show, that's why.
Someone got bored one Sunday afternoon, that's why.
It's like dogs have all these like toy breeds now because people keep crossing things with other things. Like labradoodles and everything's a doodle at the moment. Because people love mixing poodles with stuff. Mule's a hybrid. What, a petrol or a diesel?
Or plug-in.
Does it plug in?
How thermal efficient is it? Well, I want to know.
See, are zebras and horses genetically related, or do they just kind of evolve independently?
I'll ask Gemini.
Horses and zebras are related. They both belong to the same taxonomic family, Equidae, which also includes donkeys and asses. All living members of this family are part of the single genus.
So, yes, Paul, they
There
are.
you go. Lovely. D-Camel, thank you for the raid.
Another raid, Hope.
Can we give them a lovely nutty welcome, guys? Did I hear right? They have the same ass.
No, that's another type of animal, isn't it?
Deliver vehicle to there. Create infrastructure route. Start plotting. Even get out of here. There we go.
If Pups was a dog breed, he would definitely be a poodle. Considering I can't stand poodles and I think they're the most stupid dog out there, no.
I don't personally like pure poodle breeds, but there are a lot of really nice cross poodle breeds.
It's the people that like spray paint them and dress them up. It's like, no.
Well, it's when they make them look like that. You know when you make balloons look like a poodle.
Yeah.
And they've got those blobby bits on. It's when they make their dog look like that, I just think it just looks ridiculous.
Incoming haircut for Pippa.
Lol. You see, now Dachshunds are cute little dogs, but they always suffer from back problems because they have a very long back. As they get older, they suffer terribly.
Sounds a bit like me, that. Sore back.
Mate, I've got a long
was-
back. You don't have a long back.
My neighbour's got a couple of dachshunds.
I mean, short little legs is probably the most accurate breed for pups so far, right?
Your back's
Hey,
bigger than my
Mrs.
back.
Squirrel!
Well, we're talking about Dachshunds and the long backs and stuff. And Sean's like,
Hello,
oh,
Mrs.
I've got a long
Squirrel."
back.
Actually, I said I got a sore back.
I like how it wouldn't let me put down any logistic points while that mission completion popped up. And I couldn't get rid of it. I just had to sit and
about
wait
right.
for it to go away. Right. Vehicles dispatched. One of your neighbour's Dachshunds has a leather belly jacket because it drags on the ground. Oh my god. If I just follow my infrastructure guy now, I can A, see how he gets on, and B, go to the same place. We need to get Pops a leather belly jacket. Let's get him one when we're in London next.
And I'll get a scroll tattoo. Bring back the rainbow mohawk as well.
I knew this thing would do that. I literally knew it would do that. That's unbelievable. There's a tarmac road. I'll follow the route, but I'll just over... Like, literally doesn't turn quickly enough.
Are you busy, pups, or not?
What do you need?
I wondered if you want to grab one of these boxes.
Let me move these concrete out the way that dropped on the floor because of the game.
Something fell. I remember, like, during the demo, I made those videos and I was saying that they oversteer on corners quite a lot, and people in comments are like, oh, you just need to put more points down. It's like, no, it doesn't matter. They still massively oversteer the point.
You actually want less points.
Track limits, there's a 1x. 2 o'clock, no routes.
Do you want me to spawn my step up so you can have 2?
I've got others in stock. I've got like 4 of
Yep.
these.
There he goes.
I just don't want to stack them up 4 again because in case my game crashes.
No, Mitchell, I do not. I didn't install the 4K texture pack. I'm playing in 4K though. Hambly, thanks for 57 months.
Can't believe this road hasn't been snadded.
I was thinking the same when I drove down it. AI, hang on.
Guessing that infrastructure has been deleted now. Nope.
Could do with some fresh tarmac this road.
I mean, I think that road that we were then on, that definitely needs to be tarmac, doesn't it?
Yeah. Where my crane is parked.
Yeah. Got blue flags mark the road building, didn't they?
Yeah.
Blue flag, blue. That's a purple flag.
Try that.
There you go, road between the 2 blue flags.
That's got to run at least 10 times that one I just set up. Papa Reagan, thank you for 5 years.
Do you know how many tasks are left to 100% the game?
No, Papa Reagan, because it never tells you how many tasks are left. It drip feeds you. It's even that. That's better, but even that's not ideal.
There's something on when you look at your profile in the menu. It says like 250 objectives. That would be your only gather of what's left. Certainly for us, since we're on the last map, right?
But
But I feel like that also includes the DLC that they're planning on.
yeah,
Yeah.
those numbers are way off.
You know where that's got to go for?
Well, it says deliver object over there, 470 meters to the right. If you track the task, it shows you.
Well, that's the task I was doing. That's why I said, do you know where it's going?
Well, I was just
Had to
thought
pick
I'd
'em
jump in the vehicle, drive around the map, and hope to accidentally deliver it to the right place.
See, that's what I... Yeah.
That's a smart way of doing it.
That sounds more like the Paul I know. How was you... How was your day off? I read that as something completely different.
Who said it was a day off, legal? I'm off to put the kettle on and lay the Cat 6 cord from my lounge to the office. My advice, put 2 down.
Yeah, however many you think you need, double it.
And then double that.
Particularly if you've got to go underground, put 2 down.
Oh, AI, go away.
We're taking a right here because that looks a bit wet.
Yes, we are. Oh, there's some rocks in there.
Is there? Something's completed. Did you go the one way, Sean?
Oh.
How the heck are we supposed to get him over there? Oh god, is that
Crane?
dodgy ramp? Wait, we need a crane here, I think.
Yeah, we do.
This is the dodgiest drop. Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. We need a crane.
Hang on, I'll bring my crane.
Because the ground just gives way before the ramp, the dodgy ramps that we have to drive up.
I'm bringing my crane.
Actually, if we move the crane... Yeah, okay, I see what we need to have done. Basically, we should have cleared that ramp over there and not use this dodgy one over here. But yeah, we 100% need a crane.
Well, that's good. So you load into the garage to spawn a crane, and that's where the AI's got to go, so it rams straight into you.
I mean, that sounds about right. Gee. I think I might be stuck.
What gives you that impression, Paul?
At some points, I wonder if it would be less complicated to put sewn a few strands of fibre instead of increasing amounts of Cat 6. I don't know how expensive the equipment is to handle fibre, but if you're going to run from your house to a little office in the garden, that doesn't feel like fibre worthy. You're probably better off at that point just getting like 10 gigabit Cat 6E or 7, can't remember. Just get a 10 gigabit switch at both ends and then you've got all the bandwidth you're ever going to need. I bet you pick me up upside down.
Well, top heavy, so yeah.
Yeah, you need to try and get one cable on me and just right me and I'll reverse.
Do you have any money, Sean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
you've got like
25k.
you've got like only 25k.
Yeah.
Oh right. So you've just literally doubled up all your vehicles.
Yes.
He's got 25k.
Yeah.
He's put all his money in vehicles. And he can only drive one at a time.
Got like 4 cranes, man.
You might have to just, yeah.
Does your engine turn back on?
Oh, it's never gone off. It's just that I've not been able to do anything. The problem is the front wheel where it is just gives way. I think just pick me up physically, put me behind you there on the road, between me and your vehicle, and then we'll just try and sort me out.
Push you wide.
Because the ground here is awful.
Get you back on your wheels first. This may as well have been what crashed my game in the first place.
Warning, deep water. It's halfway up the tire.
No wonder Northlock wanted your help with this pier. I bet the quake didn't do a number on just this one, though.
Um, 100 meters beyond. I don't know. If you use shielded cable, your speed might just start to drop off, but it should be fine. The problem is, over long distances, it's all about the interference more than anything, and the resistance of the cable. So you might need a thicker cable or a longer run that's shielded.
How far over 100 meters?
Probably just read on Wiki that it says Cat 6 is good for 100 meters, but that's just not black and white. Because it really does vary.
Yeah, but if it's like 150 meters, he's going to struggle. If it's 120 meters, he might manage it.
Is it? Man, the way you've loaded this one, it's so back heavy that there's no steering or authority. Like the other one was fine, but this one's just not turning one way, going straight.
It was fun. I think it has something because I just had to move my crane, so the crane kept bouncing on these, even though it shouldn't have.
Is that like one of those old school remote control cars that you could only turn in like reverse or turn forwards? You can only like turn left forwards just with your reverse to keep straight or something?
Does the other block go down there as well?
Yeah. Got your present, Paul.
That's more like your present. You're obsessed with like telehandlers and forklifts. See that cool tiger?
And why can't I pick that up?
Oh.
We'll pick everything else but that.
I mean,
If I jump out, can you try? Maybe a cutscene, I don't know.
I reckon we'll put this in here and this whole dock will transform. Things will just be completely done. It'll have a new lick of paint. All the boats will disappear. The rubbish will disappear. Ready?
Yeah.
It's going to be an amazing cutscene, this. Look at that. How good was that?
Lol.
Right, what else have we got? Which one are you doing, Sommy?
I'm bringing additional antennae to the village surroundings at the moment.
Paul, do you want to do?
Go on.
You want to do recommission the spring pump station with me?
Yeah.
2 objects come from one location and 1 comes from another location.
Wait, I'm confused. Oh, there's 2. So 2 are at the warehouse, and 1 is up at the logistics terminal. Are they fit on a mule? Do you reckon?
Sorry, Paul, what was that? Mum just rang me.
Tell you busy?
I did. She was asking me to get a pushchair for my sister. I was like, can't. I was like, she's got legs. She knows where the dining room is.
Got legs, knows how to use them.
I don't know if there's going to be a cutscene. I doubt it, but forewarn.
What was your question, though?
2 are down at the warehouse.
Yeah, so I don't know what one. If you want to go for the 2, I've just grabbed my
I just
mule.
got news that the radio tower at the machine yard went down too. I guess it was just a
Oh,
question
really?
of time, but it's certainly inconvenient. Could you bring a truck with spare parts from the Dragstone shore to the repair crew? While you're at it, collect some additional materials from the tower to the east.
And
of
another
the
thing,
yard.
could you do
Better
this?
do it
And,
fast,
well,
too,
could you do that while
before
you're
the
there?
next shiny new
You want to go for the
disaster
2 or the 1?
I'll find my vehicle. There's my vehicle. Alright, where's the nearest one for me? Well, I'll get rid of that flag.
Yours is at the logistics terminal, then.
Get rid of... That's not my flag. Warehouse. Logistics. Okay, I'll go up north and get that one then.
Okay, I will meet you at the destination.
See a broken pipe right near me. This one too. It'd be much better if the areas did clean up after finishing a mission area. I mean, it sometimes charges you with clearing an area. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Nice save, though.
Just keep the power down. Never left.
Your front wing was in line with the mirrors, Paul. It's your call now.
Exactly, I was ahead. Where's this part?
You've gone the wrong way. That's not the logistics terminal.
Wait, oh, I went to the delivery point. I said I was going north. I said I was going north. You can't blame that entirely on me.
I didn't know the delivery point was north. Oh, this lovely tarmac is amazing to drive down.
Yes, we made life so much easier for ourselves.
Oh, the game is trying. It's just spawned a vehicle in that needs to be delivered, and it's literally put it in the middle of a bog hole that doesn't move.
What about a big crane?
That's exactly what I'm about to do, but it's just frustrating. Like, hop in a vehicle, try to move it at all, and it just stops.
Mm. Oh, that's AI. Well, that one tests your suspension when you come off that concrete bridge. Yeah, some lovely terrain there, lovely road.
How do we even get to the spring pumping station?
Along the track, over the bridge, turn right, and good luck.
Okay.
Sounds like somebody needs to build a road.
I was about to say, let's put a concrete slabbed bridge up there, but I don't know how many times we're going to have to go to the spring pump station. I've been up there 5-7 times so far.
If you'd have done the road, it would have paid dividends.
Yeah.
But you don't know that you have to do it because you can't see a list of things.
Nope, exactly.
Hey, Sammy, where do I need to go? Cross a bridge.
So from the countryside base pumping station reservoir, yeah, go down that road that I built, down to the radio tower.
Yep.
And then
Up the
basically,
hill.
I've been going up the hill. You'll find it. I can't. It's really difficult to
I'll
imagine it. I think I aim for this purple star-ish, and then once you're at the top of the hill, it makes a bit more sense. But basically, aim for the top of the hill.
Okay.
Look at my little construction still there. On the roof. On the roof up there. That van, I actually thought that van would move when it kind of loaded the map back in. Because it doesn't have a handbrake on.
Yeah.
Does it matter where these individual ones go or not?
They just need to go to that place.
Are all three going there?
Yeah.
Which way are you going in?
I'm going down to the radio tower the way Sammy said. I'm going to wait there for you and then we can tackle it together.
The radio tower? And then what?
Up the hill, basically.
Up the hill to the purple star.
Is the fog of war to the north of it just clearable or?
I don't think there's anything. When I've been there, there doesn't look like there's anything above. I think it's just a like a harbour cutout. But I haven't obviously actually discovered it.
Hmm.
The hill don't actually look that bad.
I mean, the hill, I haven't had any problems going up the hill. There's only one section where the rocks sort of pinch you. But if you bounce on one and bounce off the other, it's fine.
I feel I need to build a big series of concrete bridges.
I will wait for you. While I do that, I'm just going to go and grab a cup of tea. Anyone else want a cup of tea?
No, I've got one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the section that you're in now, Paul, needs tarmac.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to supposedly bring an Arctic through there, and I don't think it's going to do it.
No way.
And this is heavy. This is the one that it couldn't even get out of the yard under its own power.
I mean, this section's alright, but where I am is just muddy.
Yeah. Leave that there. I'm not even going to try it.
Right,
Is
Dave?
all of your road building stuff out or not?
It will all be out, but it's a little bit scattered.
Oh, it's fine. It's not particularly any closer than where that was. So let's just move my mobile up. Unless I'd be really cheeky and just put a concrete bridge in that section. I'll go right. He says, steering.
I'm back.
That was a quick cup of tea.
There's no way
But no,
you
I
made a
opened the
cup of
fridge.
tea.
No, I opened the fridge and there was some tropical juice, so I got that instead.
Do you know what? If they created a Steam achievement to collect every single barrel on the map, somebody would do it.
Oh, yeah. But it wouldn't be me.
It'd probably be me.
I was thinking the same. I was like, who out of the three of us goes achievement hunting?
The thing is I don't particularly go achievement hunting, but some days when I sit there and go, what do I want to play?
And then you go achievement hunting.
Sometimes it's like some of the achievements are like, oh, just do this, and you're like, oh, okay, well, that isn't going to take me long. Let's do that then.
So you go achievement hunting because you need to know what the achievement is to go hunt it.
But some of them are just ultra tedious, and getting every barrel would be ultra tedious.
You was brave going at that, so I was like, you gonna slow down.
Well, if I could have stuck it in a manual gear, I wouldn't have had to spend 5 minutes rolling back while the automatic changed. Same as now, I could just stick it in a manual gear. Stick it in low.
I would like a manual gearbox. Where are we going? Oh, down there.
Over the hill, down the other side. Easy, easy. Possible cutscene incoming. Negative on the cutscene. At this point in development, they run out of animators.
You were saying?
The town streets remain empty, but you can almost hear a collective sigh of relief.
The local communications problems are rapidly moving up the priority list, but it's still far from the only thing we've got to do in a jiffy. The ship's arrived with the amplifier for the radio tower, so you can deliver that from the warehouse. And then we have a leaky pipeline. Oh, and survey the geothermal station that's the root of all our problems here. There's probably not much left of it, but whatever is left still needs to be properly shut down for repairs.
How am I on my side? I immediately went to the map to look at something, and I've come back and I'm on my side.
I reckon it happened when the game was showing the cutscene.
Oh, okay, okay.
Do you want a hand?
Nope. I want to stay where I am.
Well, you got multiple trucks anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm working on the pipe. No, you can stay there, Paul. I don't want your help.
But I'm offering my help as a friend.
Okay, I'll put me back on my... I genuinely don't know what happened.
Why can I only target 1 point?
Because you've got the wrong attach mode on.
Well, I tried different attach mode, and it goes from 1 to 4. But I only want a different point. I don't want that point. I want to cycle target on solo. I don't get any other option apart from the back of his axle.
No, it's annoying, isn't it? You can't actually pick which single point out of the 4 that you can normally attach to that you want to attach to.
Yay! Amazing.
I could just recover this, Paul.
What are you doing? I'm almost on my feet here. Oh, I'm fine.
There we go.
Hey, look at that. Genius plays right there.
We've just got the skills to pay the bills. That's what it is.
We still got fog of war down here.
While you do that, I'm going to go and grab some pipes.
I thought you were going to say pies then.
Oh, I could do with a good
Go
pie.
and grab some pies. Like, I'll have a meat and potato, please.
Pie mash and liquor, mate. What I want.
wonder if you can get that boat. There's not a lot going on around here. Anyway, so what new random stuff did she give us? Amplify the signal, head for the Geisel station.
You mean you don't remember, Paul? Is the logs finished now, mate?
The logs. Oh, we've got 28 concrete.
It was North Tunnel to the warehouse was the route.
I think it is done, but I'm just going to double check. Yeah. I shall cancel and
Cancel
delete.
and clear that.
That one is also done. Clear that one down.
Is that the eastern? No,
That was Southern Tunnel to North Lock Village.
no, that's fine. I'll restart the concrete slab east into warehouse.
It's one that needs maintenance. Something failed on a section of road.
Yeah, that's road building.
Is that the road that you just mentioned, or a different road?
No, it's a different section, like from the North Lock Village up to the sand quarry where you and Pups then were.
Okay. I'm going to put a blue marker down, meaning motorway. Because motorways are blue.
Yeah, that's what I'm following. for the
Motorway
other
required.
things.
Just let me know if you need a hand and I'll stop what I'm doing.
Where was the other motorway that you wanted? I'll put some flags up for that one.
I've got blue flags already, mate.
What can't I see them?
You know where we picked up the things to the pier?
Is that it where you're building that weird bridge?
What weird bridge?
There we go. Right, so there's one at the logistics terminal that needs doing. There's one near the warehouse that needs doing. That's got a sand quarry near it, which is quite handy.
Do you need a hand? Because I can just do these pipes after I've helped you with the road before.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's easy. I got to make 4 runs to make a road, so it's always easy with 2, but somebody's building one as well, so you can help him as well.
Where are you doing the one in the North Lock Village?
The one I blue flagged up near the warehouse, I think.
Right, okay. So let's... If I come over there and do that one as
But
well.
I'm near you now, so I'm just going to come to you and help you with yours, but I've only got a sand thing. I suspect you've done all the sand.
I haven't done any sand.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on my way with sand.
Okay, if you do that, do you want me to replace these pipes quickly?
Yeah.
Once I've figured out how I get them.
Trying to think as to whether it'll be worth moving your sand scalper and see if it works anywhere along that route.
No harm in trying.
If you can identify somewhere we can get it from.
Have I got the I can't refill sand bug?
Are you in a sand zone?
Yeah.
I am tempted to just do this whole thing here. Where are you going to try that?
Anywhere along those blue flags. I mean, maybe where Pups' crane is parked might be a first start.
Oh, my game had crashed and it just completely froze. No, is it frozen? The heck? This is weird. Oh, game's come back now. My game just froze. Yeah, I can't. What the heck? I can't move up and down and select the different mobile operations bases. Is Pups like bugged out or something?
No, I'm driving your crane.
Why can't I choose your... There's like 4 mobile operations. I press down, down, down. Can't press down. So I literally can't go beyond the first mobile operations base spawn point.
If you use your mouse and keyboard.
If I use my... Oh, it spawned me somewhere. Great. Thanks, game. Lovely.
That might have fixed it, though.
Maybe.
Can you go down more now?
No. When I select them, it doesn't move me to them. That's the thing. Whereas...
If you change vehicle and then try it...
God, that's so bugged. No. I literally can't... Is it just this vehicle, maybe?
Can I move?
I can't do it with that one either.
Hang on, let me see if I can.
Something's way bugged for me with recovering vehicles. And it happened when the game froze for like 2 or 3 seconds.
I can access them. What do you want moved, Paul?
I'm trying to move my grader to where I am at the moment, basically. It's a new bug one. You have the I can't enter vehicle bug. I've had the I can't recover vehicle bug.
And I've got the I can't refill sand bug.
That's well into the realms of restart to fix bug.
Yeah.
And given that we're only 2 hours in, we've got another 2 hours of this. Might be worth
Let's do it.
find a convenient point when you guys don't mind losing your vehicles.
I can go whenever because I'm right next. I'm doing my bit's right next to a garage.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, you want me to quit now then?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Exit game.
I'm just going to go and let the dogs in the garden because they keep barking and no one's home again because no one tells me they're going out for the day, you know.
Trying to get away from you.
Also, I've decided if any parcels turn up, I'm going to refuse to answer the door so they go to my neighbours. And then they can go and collect them off the neighbours because they never told me about anything. I mean, to be fair, I'd want to get away from myself as well.
I honestly feel sorry for your neighbours, I really do. 59% through we are. So we've done 20% in the first 2 hours. All things being equal, we'll finish it in the second stream. Do you ever get the feeling you're talking to yourself?
I think I was completely phased out in a different country, mate. Sorry.
Right. Your game says not connected to the internet.
You on about? Is that guy on about the bit in the top right? That's the mod account thing, because that won't say connected unless you log in.
I has no idea. I think we may as well just tarmac through this yard as well, but we've got logistic vehicles trying to get through, so I can't really sand it.
Just pause them for now.
Well, once you get the grader down here, we'll be fine.
It's down there. I teleported it just before we restarted.
No, that's not that one. There it is.
Blank screen, Paul.
Oh my god.
Oh, you shouldn't have told him. You should have just kept him be quiet so he didn't notice.
Is it a thing that new houses built in the UK that had a wall or a hedge around the house? There's never been any requirement for them to do anything like that.
Oh, GG game.
What?
So, you know, I was in the mobile scalper. I'd moved it, and when I then loaded into it, it jumped and is now. Oh, hang on. Right. It's put it over the sand that I've already dumped that hasn't been graded yet.
Add it to the list. Do you have a wall or a hedge around your property? I don't live in a new house for a kickoff, but when new houses are made, different developers will do things in different ways. There's no legal requirement to put a wall or a hedge around your property. Sometimes they'll build a corner plot and they'll just leave side grass and then the pavement. There won't be a fence on it. Other times they'll put a fence on it. Sometimes they'll put a hedge on it. If you want to build anything over 3 foot on your perimeter, you need planning permission unless it's vegetation. So you'll often see people build hedges, you know, that are 5-6 foot high on the perimeter of their property because they don't need planning permission. But the moment you want to build something, if it sits against a public right of way or a pavement, you'll need to get planning permission if it's over 3 feet. But the other way around that is people put it up And if nobody contests it after 10 years, it's de facto there anyway. They can't challenge it legally anymore. But there's no requirement on new properties to do this. You have a moat. Yeah. Oh, we've got a lot of obscure laws in this country, but yeah. With Clarkson's farm, we learned about some interesting new ones. There have been surveying plots for construction changes by drone. I'm not sure what you mean, Samu.
I'm guessing what he's saying is instead of them walking around the site, they're just using a drone.
Oh, I see, right. Using a drone to survey the land.
Which is what Universal Studios are doing down with their giant, just using drone.
Well, they'll have fun with that with all the new drone regulations coming in January. It's pretty much going to kill off all forms of amateur droning. You have to have like transponders on them and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I can't get the mobile scalper to work anywhere down where we are, Paul.
Yeah, figures. If you have a scout vehicle around, we could try the scan thing, see if that actually does anything.
I haven't seen it do anything to the terrain because it's an object scanner, not a terrain scanner.
Hey, bro. Insta sound feels like cheating. What would you rather it do? I think games like this should always have hardcore options, and then the people that want to do that can do that. You know what I mean? Like if you want to drive back to a sandpit and physically load it with an excavator every time, you can do that. But if you want to skip something, you can do that as well.
It's down to the definition of where your enjoyment lies, right?
Yep. But like teleporting vehicles across the map, they're okay with that. Don't know, I wish I could control the speed of the vehicle more easily when I'm tipping sand. Even that would help to tip sand easier.
And I wish the grader had just a sand flattening mode, but then you could tell it what level, so you can do wide runs instead of just having it at different levels because the game can't pick the same level.
Yeah, unlimited asphalt that you never load is okay as well. The thing is, right, the grader is probably the most important thing about road lane.
Yeah.
If you know, you can tip sand all over the place, and you can generally level it out with a grader. If you don't grade the ground properly, you can't tarmac it properly, and then you can't roll it properly. So everything hinges on the grader. And it doesn't give you the ability to grade the ground very well. Like you say, you don't have any height control, you put it in auto sand flattening and then you drive and you hope it does the right thing. And things you can do to make it do the right thing, but it's not ultimately amazing. Out of War's grader has promise. Get more out of sand flattening by varying your throttle. You go really slow on flattening out a hump and in the road, and it generally gets it. What on earth is this thing stuck on? Where'd that tyre come from? Unable to dig in this area. Lol. I don't think it's leaning hard on consim yet. Whether it continues to go in that trajectory, I don't know. I mean, construction is construction, but consim's approach is very different.
I mean, there's an opening in the market if they do want to do a consim, isn't there?
Oh, for sure.
Because consim is not getting any more updates.
Yeah, we should probably abandon one, right? We've made what we think we can make off it now. Let's do a version 3 or whatever it was.
Well, it was what, 8 years, 7 years between the releases.
Well, PC releases, but they kept bringing out mobile ones.
So, yeah, they do mobile in between. You never know, they might have looked at these games, SnowRunner and stuff, and thought, you know what, we need a new engine. Let's take 2 years out and build a new engine. I doubt it, but...
Ever the optimist.
Would be nice. Are you coming in here or going out?
I was going out. Unless you want some more down that way.
Yeah, it's fine. I was trying to drive out and you reversed down here, so I was like, Yeah, Consim is kind of lightweight construction.
Well, it's story-based construction, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a fixed set of parameters in a story that you have to follow.
So I'm very much more in the problem-solving mindset. I would like to be given the problem and the tools, and there you go, kind of thing. Decide what you want to build. I'm too locked in, Samu. Why? Have I seen the new Australian truck simulator? I don't believe so.
You mean the one that was announced 3 years ago and there's still not a date for it yet?
There is a date for it now.
No, he said
there?
new Australian truck simulator.
Yeah, because it's not been released. They announced it 3 years ago.
Is it World of... It's not World of Trucks, that's the other thing.
No,
Isn't
they
it?
keep changing the name, so I don't know what it's called now.
Truck World Australia, coming soon. There isn't a date for it yet, pups.
I thought they announced one.
Yeah, they teased
Oh,
Butters.
Parcel Simulator's got a release date. Yay!
What simulator?
Parcel Simulator.
Had to be an Amazon delivery boy.
No, this is like, how would you describe it? You know, like the Papers, Please theory of checking things.
Oh,
Parcel
yeah.
simulator.
It's that sort of
You
thing.
got to check for all the contraband and dodgy stuff.
Check the weight, check the billing, check what logistics it's on, check this, check that.
20th of June. Inspect, automate, sort, expand.
Amazing. Sounds good. So anyway, the new Australian truck sim.
So one way you can, well, they say you can walk around your truck and attach the hoses, right?
Yeah.
Just doesn't seem to ever want to get released.
They've probably gone down that classic scope creep problem.
We want to achieve this. Yeah,
that's
no, it's not going to happen.
That's the prologue throw.
First hole. Are they going to charge for that room?
I think it's free.
Exactly, Canadian John.
Yeah, but dead stick is dead. At least this one is still being
It's not
developed.
dead.
What?
It's not dead. Go and have a look at the Steam page.
They updated it.
They have they have been doing tests and video updates and model updates and different bits and pieces over the last
I
few months.
removed that off my watch list.
Nope.
I honestly thought that game was dead.
Nope.
As far as I'm concerned, it's dead until it's not. Like I'm not paying attention to any nonsense until that game actually drops
not.
something.
I'm not following it, but
Did they find a new company then to publish it? Because that's why it failed, wasn't it?
Well, it failed because Chris took his eye off the ball completely
Yeah, here we go. That's
and did a classic scope creep.
Yeah, so in 2021 it said Remix and the something made a difficult decision to end their publishing relationship. And then 3 years later, in September 2024, was the next update.
Yeah, but there's been dev updates
Since yeah.
Yeah, since November, then February, April.
It's 3 years, 3 and a bit years of radio silence.
I'd probably I'd probably call it flatline stick at this point. It's not quite dead, but it's more or less dead. It needs a serious revival. It's flatlined.
Well, I mean, I'd requested a playtest for the Dead Stick, so yeah.
The laugh of it is, in Cosford, he had a fully working demo. We were like doing a time trial thing in it.
Yeah, we played. Me and you played MP on Dead Stick.
Yeah, like somehow it went from that to nothing. Really, game?
I think you start
Yeah, but I mean, on what? That's the question.
magic.
How are my tracks not able to turn? That's...
SCS and buses seems promising. Are
Yep.
they even doing buses?
Yep. I think it got announced yesterday.
As in a new game?
Don't know, mate.
What's that?
Buses in ETS.
Oh god, how many times have you heard that? I've been talking about that since before COVID.
And cars. So it's not a truck simulator anymore then?
There's some serious bumpy rock sand thing going on at the end of that tarmac.
No, from what I saw, it will be integrated into the game. So a truck sim that's not really truck sim if you can drive buses and cars.
That'd be weird, firing up your truck sim and you can drive a bus. Yeah. That's
Or
going to be
car.
odd.
They started planning for buses in ETS2 already in 2013.
But yeah, so Dead Stick not dead, but definitely not holding breath.
No.
Afternoon, Paul. Pups.
Truck World
Sammy,
Australia
mods
has
and all
been
watching the stream.
4 years in the
18
making.
months left to
Yeah,
go
but it's
to
got a
the
demo
big
coming
one.
out in this month.
Sorry, network. Afternoon, Paul
Sorry.
Pups, Summit Mods and all the stream. 18 months left to go to the big one. Thank you very much. Thank you for 82 months. Moto Junkie, thank you for a double top 40.
Yeah, it's a 22-second trailer from SCS.
Mm-hmm.
As you can tell, we all seem impressed.
ETS3 when?
Like with 2 months Aegis. They should have gone to ETS3 a long time ago.
They should have built a new engine where you could have got out and walked around the trucks and stuff, because like they know how to do the truck side of things.
Oh!
Oh. I was like, why is somebody going all the way back there to refill sand when I can do it from here?
Oh!
You have to go under that pipe.
One game I am excited for that they finally brought co-op to is Subnautica 2.
Yeah, it's like Subnautica was always a game that just, because of all the base building, really lends itself to the whole multiplayer thing, but the game doesn't really last long enough to make base building really interesting. So the game's kind of scope needs to get bigger if they're going to bring multiplayer into it, because there's more people doing more things. There wasn't enough resources around half the time for one player.
Raft 2? Took them how many years to complete Raft 1?
I know what they're doing now, don't they? Yeah, like Raft 2 used to drop content every, what was it, 6-9 months? It's quite a long wait.
I don't know, we'd play it and then we'd get to the end and then wait like a year.
Yeah, have to wait until the next major content drop. And then in between time they'd change a bunch of game mechanics and we're like, oh, I have to get used to all that now. And like, I still don't really agree with the thirst mechanics and things like that. Like, you just lose food and water so rapidly. You just find yourself spending an entire day just eating loads of fish and drinking gallons of water.
It was worse when it was like, go to this island, and you'd need to spend like a couple of hours on it, but you'd have to fill up most of your backpack with just food and water.
Yeah, because the drain rates are just way too much. And then the shark mechanics, like, oh.
Yeah.
They're just like incessant. They just bite into your boat. I don't know. There was stuff about it that was a bit frustrating. Like, be 3 or 4 of you on the boat and they'd be constantly trying to keep on top of your food situation.
We better do something with its water supply. After all, there's nothing wrong with some mineral water now and then.
Or you'd go to like make an adjustment and the shark would, all 4 of you would just have to go and deal with the shark.
Let's just redirect it to an emergency drain pipeline. Finding the spare valves and installing them at the central distribution substation should do the trick. While you're at it, you could fix the pipelines connecting the 2 power stations.
Can't believe we just talked all over Kelly. How rude of us.
No, what a shame.
It's like, are you still talking, Kelly? Isn't it? Seriously, like...
the best bit is I can't click on the pipes that need doing so I can see where they need to go. Because her face is in the way!
Yep, and you can't get rid of it. That happened to me.
From the warehouse to the radiator. Okay, that's going to need sanding.
Yeah, that's part of the build construction that me and Paul are trying to do. But
Okay. I'm still dealing with pipes.
We're just building a tedious road.
right, I think I've made it to the end, but whether you want to thicken it up in places, I don't know.
I think it probably needs it. Unless you want to try spreading it, I've got some sand, you can tell me where you need it.
Well, I'll put it in flattening and see what happens.
I swear every time I drive under that pipe it saves the game. You don't understand game companies' logic when they have something that works great, then release a new updated version of the game series and start back at zero. See, now, some companies do major versions as a cash cow. Other companies, say like Laminar with
Why
X-Plane.
did P3D come in my head when you said cash cow? I don't know why. It's the first thing that popped in my head.
You see, I was down.
Sorry.
I was more on the
Mine was
dovetail
Train
mindset,
Sim.
but
Well,
I was train sim.
other companies like Laminar will do like X-Plane. They'll do like a major version every 5 years or so. But they do that for good reasons, because they need to move on the engine substantially at that point. They'll iteratively build the game over 5 years, and then they'll say, right, something major's coming in. It's going to physically change the way all the add-ons work. We need to, and we need some money, so we're going to go for a major version release. Well, they carry on supporting the old one for a while. I'm okay with that. If they can justify the major upgrade, I'm okay with that. But Train Sim, for example, there's no justification quite often. It's just a major version every year. And we'll migrate some of your add-ons, but not all of them, and we'll make you buy some other ones. I'm not okay with that.
other than that weird bump that you experienced with the asphalt, maybe you want to dump an extra pile at the end of the tarmac that you laid, and we'll sort of have a sleeping policeman bit.
I can try
Everything else seems to be relatively okay, and should obviously be okay once we asphalt it.
Samu, the thing is about Skylines is, like, they built that game and then supported it for how many years? 5 years?
A long time.
And in the background, they're kind of building Skylines 2, which is substantially changes the way the game works under the HUD. Hence the major version. But the problem with Skylines 2 is it was just a mess when it released.
Yeah. It's like Transport Fever. They've supported that game for 5 years.
Yeah, so bump where I start now, and then bump where I finish, like, now. So next to this pole, really.
I mean, an eagle, that's not fair, because Skylines did pause all DLC.
Nah, they only paused it for like 2 months until all the heat had gone, and then they just came back with the DLC, even though a lot of the problems still existed.
I do not class creator packs as DLC that creators created. There's no actual DLC for that game.
Well, I don't know. I don't think even this CEO had to come out and fully on apologise for the way that the whole thing was released and promise to make it better, but it's still not right, and they're still dropping DLC, and the Steam reviews are still mixed on that game. People are still not happy. I figure, Sammy, that while we're here, we're almost certainly going to have to go to that distribution substation, which is why I've created this offshoot.
Well, I don't disagree with you, Paul. The only problem I really have is it going to be power? that needs to go to and from that would be my question.
I don't know. I was only going to do that bit because that was boggy.
Oh yeah, Paul, you've got to play Thomas Tank when it comes in.
Didn't that already come out a long time ago?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you did.
You think I follow Train Sim?
Well, why are you asking me if I'm going to play it if you don't follow Train Sim?
I just think it'd be fun for you to play Thomas Tank.
Do you? Where's your mobile spawn gun?
I'll bet you've tried it, Andy lad, haven't you? Don't worry about them. Just enjoy the stream, illegal people. The mods are dealing with them.
Oh, well spawned game. Thanks for that. Would you like your steamroller on the tarmac there, right next to us, or would you like if we just put it in that bog over there? Oh, I guess the bog will do. Well, no.
Mine's on the road.
Well, you've paid us fuel for it. Why not? I wish when you say I want to recall a vehicle, it would just show you some locations, cycle through them and go, that one.
Yeah, it only shows you like the hologram of where it's going to put it. It doesn't give you an option to change it, does it?
No, rolling the sand does absolutely nothing. Apart from remove Sommy's track. Farming Simulator has become another stagnant, boring game that never changes. Well, you know, one year... What, they release every 2 years, don't they? And I remember that big release where they added horses, and you could ride a horse. I mean, that was 2 years in the development, that was. I remember another one where they added, I think it was olives.
Yeah.
With a new vehicle to collect them. That was a 2-year dev.
The best bit I love about Farm Sim is they will release a game and just put mods in the game and say, look what we've done!
GPS.
Seasons.
Oh, season should have been in the game a long time ago. Your favourite was playing basketball. That's what we're all there for as farmers, picking up that ball and playing hoop with it.
Oh, talking about Alex still plays that basketball game that's like over a decade old, isn't it?
Yep. And the reason is...
Is there ain't a better one?
No, the reason is DLC, isn't it? Like, he doesn't want to have to buy all the DLC for the... If you got the new version, you'd have to buy a lot of stuff that used to be free in the game.
True.
And he objects to that, which is fair enough, but... Ooh.
Ah! Ah! The power! The abuse!
Boink. NBA Farmer Sim. Everything about Farm Sims, all the version they've ever once updated the item physics program with a picture overlaid upon it. Yeah, that is true. Like, it's still basically like an animated GIF of grain falling in. How many hours is night on now, pups?
Stand by.
On Farm Sim?
Stand by. Going to look.
Well, let's have a guess. I'm going to guess 400.
Okay.
That's my completely wild guess.
Would you like to know the answer?
Let's guess on Pups' Farm Sim time and Knight's Farm Sim time. What do you reckon?
I'll give you a clue. There is 100 hours difference.
I'd have thought it'd be more than that.
No, I meant between me and Knight, there is 100 hours difference.
Yeah, I thought it would have been more. I'm going to go 400, and for Sean, 270.
Frame, I take my hat off to you and your patience today.
Lol. Or you can always just bring up an incognito window and punch it in there and see where it goes.
Right, so Knight has 522 hours.
Okay, so it was 122 out of that one. Which means you've got what, 400?
I've got 420-ish.
I mean, you say that like, he's got 522, and I've only got 422. Like, as if that's an insignificant number.
He makes us play it, Paul. He holds us hostage. I would like to point, most of my hours are me standing there doing nothing because I get distracted with YouTube. And he hates it.
Or you'll watch cricket, or you'll watch something else. Darts. Rugby.
Basically, I'll put something else on and completely forget the game's open and go and do something else. It was like last night when you were doing stuff. I completely forgot Farm Sim was open. I was just stood there for an hour watching, talking to you and Tom.
Whoa. What, you just stopped farming while you watched the whole Proxmox thing?
Yes!
As if.
To the point where I tabbed back in and was like, are we done? And Night's like, yeah, I left ages ago. Because you were just stood there doing nothing.
Oh my god. Well, that's how you get your Steam hours up, isn't it? Just start the game and don't play it.
I'm so bad for it. I just zone out. Like, you know how easily I get distracted with stuff.
No, don't do it, don't do it. Doink.
No!
Welcome, Rowie. Alright, where's this infrastructure one that keeps failing? There we go. Dispatch. You should have a much better time of it now. You've got tarmac.
Andy lad, that's a good question, and my answer, the game I have the most hours in is Siege.
Is it?
Yes, I've got like 2,000 hours in Siege.
You try harder, mate. You know that.
And you still suck at it. That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow! I reckon I could beat you any day, Paul.
I'm not even going to take that bait, my friend. You're not getting me back in the game that easily.
I told Alex this last night. I'm going to install it when they release it free to play, and I'm going to play it for 2 days just so I can kick some new bars. So I don't want to play anything else.
I'll play Battlefield when that comes out and see if it's any good.
I'm excited for Battlefield, but I'm also nervous for Battlefield. Because we played, what was it, 2042?
Yeah.
And we played a custom game that had the same 2 maps on because we didn't like Battlefield.
Yep. But, you know, in this new age of we're having a rethink, back to basics, you know, back to what made Battlefield great again, MABA.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's what they're saying. So, presumably that means going back to, you know, 4 classes, simplified weapons, removing a lot of the nonsense that they added to the game. You know, if they do that, then fair play, I might play it. But we'll see.
If they do bring planes back, though, and stuff, they need to fix them having an unlimited amount of flares so you can't take them out.
Well, it's not that is the problem. The problem is the 500-meter lock range. That's the real problem. It can just fly out of your lock range before you've even got a lock on. You know, it just fundamentally means they're untouchable.
Yeah, I always found the unlimited flares the most annoying part of that game. We'd play it in a group of 4, and we'd all lock onto a target, and it would just launch its flares, and we're like, oh, well, that was a waste of time.
Yep. And then you can't lock it again because it flies off.
Yeah.
And then he comes back when he's got his timeout back, and he can drop flares again. Sammy, we're doing this other road now.
Yeah, we'll do. I just want to get this truck delivered that I started doing an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, the controls don't make sense. I agree when in that game with the planes.
I could never deal with the planes.
I
The
tried it
helicopters,
once.
yes, but the planes are just...
I tried it once and it didn't go very well.
Oh, Bad Company 2 was one of the best. So
It's
much
not-
fun.
I would really like a well put together, like, first person shooter.
Mate, all I need to do is take Battlefield Bad Company 2, port it over onto one of their modern engines, refresh all the textures and stuff, and just release it, and it will be a smash. Be an instant hit.
Just,
A lot of young gamers these days never had the pleasure of playing that game. And they'd be blown away by the gameplay.
because Ubisoft has completely ruined Siege.
Yeah, they've all gone down the same direction. They all listen to the execs instead of listening to the actual game designers.
Siege just got hooked on we must have 50 operators and then put like, oh, this operator can throw a robot that no one can take out. And this one can throw stuff and the floor will turn into ice.
Yeah, it just... I always said that about the game, that it would just get gadget-tastic. It would fail under the weight of its own gadgets. Worst problem with Bad Company 2 is a sniper class with a bomb drop tool. I mean, they could rebalance some stuff for sure. But for example, trying to get a lock on a helicopter required somebody to basically fire a dart at it, a locking dart, and hit it, and then somebody else to have an anti-air thing to then take it down. And you could only have like one helicopter on the map at a time, and the cooldown was quite large. The tank gameplay and the sniper gameplay were just amazing.
I will say that game mode we played in 2042, I loved playing the sniper class.
Mate, I'm telling you, you would love Bad Company 2 Sniper. You really had to judge the drop angle on the shots and stuff. It was so satisfying.
There's just no good shooters anymore.
No, they've totally forgotten how to make a good shooter. No, there wasn't a sniper glint either, aimed at you all the time. And squad play was really fundamental.
I think that's the thing I find most fun about games is you and your squad coming up with plans and ideas.
Yeah, the idea a squad can like hold an area or capture an objective or, you know, just change the direction of the game is, I like that.
Yeah, I'm hopeful for Battlefield, but I'm not gonna get hyped for it.
I'm slightly hopeful. I really hope that from the failures, the recent failures, they've actually paid attention, because even their shareholders are like going, this isn't good enough.
Yeah.
And that means the execs have to pay attention. We can't just keep churning out this nonsense and expect profit. It's not going to happen. I don't know, Andy lad, I haven't tried Armour Reforger. Maybe I'll give it a whirl at some point. I always found Armour a little bit clunky. Its UI used to be very clunky.
It's mostly positive.
Almost clunking a little bit low. Yeah, BF2, I don't know if people... I don't know if, like, BF2, that generation that played shooters back when BF2 was out, I don't know if that generation's around anymore, as in, people don't want that from their game anymore. I don't know if it would work with a modern audience, is what I'm saying. You give it a go, smiles how smooth Reforger is compared to Armour 3.
What was that other game you tried?
You might have to be more specific.
I'll give you a clue. We spawned. We ran about 5 meters. We died. We respawned.
You don't mean
about 5 meters and died.
Well, that was in one game. There was other games where we had really good time.
I can't think what it was called.
It's a World War II setting.
Have a look at my library.
What was it called? It was a World War II setting, wasn't it? No, not Foxhole. That 2 words.
Let Loose.
I think it was Hell. Yeah, it might have been Hell Let Loose or another one.
Yeah, we played it for 12 hours.
It was very like some maps you'd have an amazing game, and others you just get absolutely destroyed. It always seemed to be the case where one team was just completely dominating the other. And if you was on the team that was dominating, you had a good game, and if you wasn't, oh, I've played quite a bit of Out of War Mercedes. I don't know if I've tried Postscriptum.
Yes, you have.
I really can't remember it.
I think you've played it with me. think. It was all around that squad, Insurgency Sandstorm, Insurgency Sandstorm, and Postscriptum was all part of that sort of same sort of dynamic, wasn't it?
I don't have Postscriptum in my library.
Do you not?
No.
And I searched for it on the store, and there's only one that's a collectible token game.
Hell Let Loose I last played November 2021.
Same as me then.
So that was a while back. And it's gone from very positive to mostly positive.
Then there was a battle bit was fun at the start. They were in that, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know, battle bit was weird. Like you say, it was fun and then it wasn't. What have you got the asphalt there?
It's a grader.
Oh, it's called Squad 44 now, apparently.
What is? Oh.
Most.
So I can't find it. Yes, I do have Squad 44. However, I don't appear to have played it.
That, or it's been that long since you played it, it doesn't tell you anymore.
Well, I've got
says
Squad 44. I've got Squad 44 public testing, which I last played in July 2018, and I have Squad 44, but it says I've not played it.
Somebody's got 77 minutes in it.
Is that because it changed its name and it reset my playtime? That's weird. Ooh, that's gone from mostly positive to recently mixed. Sounds like they've done something bad. I love the design of the game, but it has 19 FPS. The game runs like garbage. If you want to play a squad game, don't play Squad 44 because you'll stutter at least 4 times trying to cross a street. Unfortunately, the game is dead. Too many issues have held it back for too long, so it couldn't recover. Bad optimization. That's what the negatives are saying. There's plenty of positives. They had an update in May? I don't know, they're still patching it, but it seems to have gone mixed. Oh, it changed developer as well.
I've got the grader pool, not the asphalt paver.
Yeah. Well, they'll still be there in 3 to 4 working days.
Could always just spawn at the countryside base.
Trying to think of what other games we've tried.
I'm not sure there's a great deal in it, but... I have heard of Grey Zone Warfare PEX, yes. I remember looking at that game a couple of years ago when it was announced and thinking, oh, I'll keep my eye on that, and then promptly forgot.
That's the game where they first release it and people would choose a class and then they couldn't change the class without wiping their entire save. And then they patched that out.
Okay, how's the game doing these days?
Let's have a look. Mixed.
Yeah, Prison Architect 2 is not looking too great right now.
You can see the direction where they wanted to head, but for now they are 1.5 miles away from it. The sound design is the worst I've ever faced in a game. Horizontal sound is almost acceptable, but vertical sound is absolutely not there.
Sounds like Siege.
No, they fixed that with their Siege Export.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They've pulled the sound. I've
course
not
it is.
tried it.
Of course I did, mate.
Actually, I did try it in the test. It was better in the test. This person's got 42 hours in it and says, not recommended. It has potential, but the gameplay loop
BRB.
is there, and the current extraction is rough, blah, blah, blah. The updates have been small. Visibility is a mess. At times you feel like you're playing the game with your eyes closed. Performance is a bad spot. Oh, 128 hours. Not recommended.
Wow. That took a long time to find out it's not recommended.
This game... Kind of rubbish how this game's developers are favouring streamers over their paid supporters. Let's give the updates to people who haven't played the game for a year, just so they can stream it instead of the people that have supported them and paid for this game.
I mean, I get what they're saying about paying and supporting the game, and they should be supported, but equally the reason they give it to streamers is to try and market it to get more players in. So you kind of need both. You can't just be pitting one against the other.
68 hours in the game. Does not recommend. 32 gigs of RAM in this game has a really bad memory leak that they don't seem to want to fix.
Oh dear.
You know, we need to try Project Zomboid again at some point, Paul, and actually give it a go.
Yeah, we never got into that. Just kept
This
dying.
guy's got...
We do, don't we?
We did, yes. To be fair, we made it to a fast food place, had some food, and then we died.
Project Onboard is like, oh, let's find each other. Cool, there's a house over here. Right, oh, I found some stuff. Oh, I found this and that. Right, there's a zombie chasing me. Oh, no, there's tent. Right, I'm dead. Spawn again. The learning curve is just insane.
We've played Ready or Not, and it's fun, but I'm not sure what they were thinking with the AI that can just trace you through walls and hack, and you stand no chance.
It's not as bad as it used to be, but the AI is still a bit wallbangy.
Me and Knight played it recently, and the AI is just awful.
I'm back.
What's funny about that game is how basically me and you play it a completely different... Like, it's meant to be played tactically. Like a squad going in, check your corners, you know, check for trips.
Ready or Not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, see, still haven't bought it because I don't like the way you guys play.
and then we just go in and we're like, let's go! Open doors, kick things down, shoot people, ooh, I'm dead.
I wouldn't buy it until they fix the AI. It's so broken.
Well, the thing is, Mother Slug, is the AI does not see the world how you see it at all. It doesn't get a rendered image. It doesn't have to use its eyes. Like, it just doesn't work that way. It just has mathematics.
Oh, and one thing that...
You know, what you can't see because of some smoke or a flash or visibility of whatever, to it, it's just pure maths. Like, have I got a line that will go from here to there? And it'll just see you and you can't see it and it'll just shoot you. It's ridiculous.
There could even be a solid wall in between you and the AI and it would still shoot you.
Yeah, because there's some bug in the map where the bullet lines, the lines of sight work where they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you've put your graphics settings nice and high so it looks good, so your volumetric fog is obscuring your vision, but the game's AI is going mathematically, yeah, I can see you no problem.
Also, one thing I've never understood about that game: why there is no sprint.
Because you
you're not
shouldn't be
meant to
rushing
be in a
in.
rush.
No, as in, like, you'll go in and the AI will start shooting you, even though it's 2 rooms away. But you can't run back out the building because the game goes, in real life, our officers wouldn't run, so we're just going to walk and then you die because you can't get back outside.
You haven't got the patience for ready or not, mate. That's just...
We've tried it so, mate. Feel free to watch us play it when we're try-harding. We take our time. Like, we spend 5 minutes in each room, and the AI will still appear out of nowhere and shoot you. The AI is broken, and they don't want to fix it.
Hot Rod, thank you for 15 months. Impulse Prince, thank you very much for subbing with Prime. Sorry I missed your sub there.
Like, I'm sorry, if I was a police officer...
Which you know.
Like, no, like, I'm not, but in the game you are. And, like, someone appeared out of nowhere and started shooting you. You'd want to run and get cover, and you can't. You walk at, like, half a mile an hour. I think anyone that plays Ready or Not will have the same opinion.
AI's coming somewhere.
John, you know how to spell my name.
You seem to appreciate our lovely tarmac road, don't they?
But no, I've not played Bodycam.
Oh, Bodycam's that IRL footage one, isn't it?
Yeah. What the reviews are on that?
ECA is not as botty as EF2. Oh, I don't know.
The recent reviews on Bodycam are mixed. 68% of the 814 reviews in the last 30 days are positive, and it's mostly positive overall.
I think that one's going to work. Although quite why the route does that. Oh, okay.
I would like to try Project some point again.
Right then. Any more roads need building or anything? I'll be happy with that.
Don't think we've found anything thus far.
There's 2 maps planned already. Shiny.
Which one are you doing there, Sammy?
I'm I'm going for the geyser station. Did they not manage to get up the hill on that at the radio station, Paul?
Infrastructure.
Yeah, the infrastructure route you just then set up.
Apparently they just got vehicle failed on the last section. Basically they got stuck from there.
I mean, I think it's only a one shot and done one with that, isn't it?
I'm going to put my scout up there and watch them.
Did you ever watch the last episode of The Last of Us?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a one and done, it's a four and done something. And yeah, it's a bit boggy.
Yeah, this doesn't look too inspiring. If it were up to me, I'd shut this place down for good. But since it's not, we'll be pulling the still usable equipment out of the rubble. Oh, and sending it to Hot Springs. So you'll also have to build a road between the two stations. Sounds easy enough for you.
That sounded like more road building to me. I am surprised. We'll be finishing just before 2 o'clock, Armin. That's when the F1 begins. I don't know, Mother Slug. There've been far too many for me to remember. Onamichi dropping 20 subs on the Twitch chat. Thank you so very much. Can we get some squirrel gifts in chat for Onamichi? And if you just got a sub, please give me a thank you.
Wow, there's so many missions and stuff. We're getting back to SnowRunner days of having stuff.
And another thing.
Please tell me that's all the pipe infrastructure done. No, one more's just popped up.
Thank you, Onamichi. If you got a sub, refresh your page and you won't get any more ads, and you can access the emotes.
Wow, this last one, they have ramped it up, haven't they?
Mm-hmm. You kind of expect it. There's no quarry anywhere near this.
Run exclamation mark 2 tone.
My grader gone.
Where did I park my truck?
Which one?
What do you know?
I was just in
Looks
it.
like the equipment you recovered is still fixable. They should give you a bonus, right? Wrong. So far, it's just another task. Get the stuff to the machine yard for some spit and polish. At least this doesn't sound like too much trouble.
Kind of recommended decent mugs in them. Lol. There's only one mug worth having.
At the two-tone mug.
That would be the large two-tone.
How's your two-tone mug, Sammy?
Do you know, it's actually prompted me to order more.
Have you done that yet?
I was literally doing it now.
I'm going to say, because you're going to order 3, wasn't you?
It's raining quite bad where I am.
Are you on about in the game or IRL?
IRL.
Do you know what it's doing down there, mate?
Sunny.
Mm. Oh, I'm just going to get through though. It's weird how it managed to create a massive drop. Scumbag game. Oh, they're not fixed that bug then. In the bowhead.
If you jump into somebody else's bowhead, nope.
Even though it's empty, it still manages to drop sand. That's quite a remarkable feat. F-mate, see you later.
Hey, pups, can you meet me in the northeast near the construction depot?
If you need me to, yes.
Oh, hang on, I don't even know how I'm going to get there.
Do you need me in?
That would be a truck, but I don't think we can get there yet, mate.
Okay, I'm just doing more pipes. One of them's going to be fun to get to.
Well, it's the frustration of if we did that, we'd get the harbour base restored.
How do I even get to... Oh, that's a bigger hole than I thought it was.
Yep. You're dead in the water, aren't you?
Oh, I've got a crane going down there. Won't it?
Skill issue.
My memory is so bad. I just got out my crane and I can't remember where I was.
It's weird how they had us come here on the demo, like the last map in the game.
Do you think it was just the map that was built, so that was what they did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently I can't lift my own truck.
Too many pork pies, mate.
I don't even get the option to connect to it.
See how that gets on. Right, given that's only got to do 4 runs, I'm just going to leave it a snad.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Why is he reversing back to go in there? That's ridiculous. Cutscene.
Finally, and not a moment too soon. The village council has been buzzing in my ear all this time. I hope they'll find someone else to nag now, while we move on to something completely different, like a well-earned month-long vacation. A girl can dream, right? On the more realistic side of things, could you deliver some batches of logs to the sawmill?
Logs?
We still have lots of things to do here. And
Don't do
someone
logs,
should
Kelly.
help.
Right, so presumably they're all running. Ooh. There's a poor sand. There's a road infrastructure job down there.
Yeah. Gonna go and see if the untippy tip machine is gonna manage to do it in a oneer, but I think there's a tree forest thing in the way, so
Yep, we got to remove some trees. To delete those trees. And then tippy sand there. It's going alright, Leroy, thank you. No roots, we're over 60%. Maybe knocking on towards 70 at the moment.
Oh, do you have a second?
Yeah.
Could you jump in my crate next to me and see if it will allow you to pick my truck up?
Sammy, where the heck are you?
Near the logistics terminal.
What's he trying to do? Pick that up?
I didn't realise how deep the puddle was.
Oh, is that where I put a yellow flag to say tip sand? That one I said to Sammy, like, over an hour and a half ago with the yellow marker. Yeah, it's got a big yellow marker on it saying put sand here, not put truck here, that one.
Well, can you just see if you can lift my truck out? Oh, wait, you get the... I don't even get that.
Well, that's just pure skill issue, isn't it?
I'll fill the hole with you.
No, your crane's having a problem because you put it front side like that, you see. You're doing a little stoppy at the moment.
It's fine.
Woo!
It's all fine.
We got this.
Here it's safety third.
This is perfectly normal. Okay, there goes your crane. It's fine, he said. It's fine. It's completely fine. And what did we learn? Oh my god.
Guess what? I can probably push you over in a second.
Okay, let me no, my engine's not running, so I can't retract the anchors. So good luck.
Okay. I'll bring another crane to rescue the crane.
Yeah, love craneception. What, you're gonna give me a nudge for that?
What a mess you've done down here, Paul.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm grabbing a crane.
You see that snag you've got there? You know what that could have been useful for?
Tell me, Paul, what could it have been useful for?
Well, you see that flag that's yellow, indicating put sand it. I reckon it could have gone there.
I didn't know that's what the flag meant.
You know, you could just tip some sand in there and that would probably lift the vehicle out the water a bit and then use it to give me a shove and see if you can... Or you can just leave.
I'm bringing a crane.
It's not safety... Oh, game, will you... Honestly. Woo! Thanks, game.
Should just build a concrete bridge there, shouldn't I? We got 91.
It's a simulation. Yeah, I mean, we could just build a bridge there, but either way, something should have been put there.
I'll fix it. It's fine, I'll sort it out. You want to go back to Rachel? Okay, I'll clean up my mess.
No, no, it's all good. We got this. See? Thought you got this. This is what I asked you to do before you went off and brought a crane.
But I still can't pick up my own truck.
Hey, you... Okay.
Just want to see if I can pick my own truck up.
Okay.
Oh, now you've attached. I can. Oh.
Now, this is what I was trying to say to you about the importance of parking side on so that your anchors actually work properly. What on earth is that?
Is it just me or is it glitching out? It's not just me, that is it?
What is it doing? That's amazing.
I don't want to let go of it in case it goes flying across the map.
If that goes flying, oh my god.
Oh, it's calmed down.
He's like, no, you're not picking me up, no. That's it, throw it deep into the water over there.
Absolutely nothing to see here, people.
Oh dear.
What we have learnt here is yellow flags mean fill the ground in.
Yeah. Pay attention to those flags, people.
You pushing it? What are you doing?
I was trying to turn it round.
I just got out one lot of water.
Wait, are we building snad there or bridges then?
Either way, I need to bring a grader to move the sand if we want to put a bridge.
Where's the nearest spawn?
Down the road, where I am now.
Oh yeah. God, is that the nearest spawn?
Yep.
So you're gonna grade that and then put a. So we need
Bridge on it.
concrete,
Yeah.
but we don't know how much.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay. I'm not using that one. Where's my...
Oh, and I can't refill sand again.
Get Paul to jump in it, and then that's what fixed my issue. I couldn't pick anything up with my crane. Paul attached to it, and now suddenly my crane works.
Magic. All these lovely roads. Oi, where are you going?
What?
I'm literally about to spawn my vehicle there and get some concrete.
I was repositioning it.
We need 5.
Well, I'll have to wait to get in it and then I'll get my vehicle. Thanks.
I'll just pick my truck out of the water again.
Oh, is it back in the water? What's it I'm getting, pubs? Transporter.
Concrete slabs. Could use your
What?
the horse one. I can't pronounce it. What it's called?
The mule?
The mule.
That's the one.
That's what I'm bringing.
Can't believe I'll pick up the truck again.
Go, go, gadget, Bert.
Now, why am I not getting an option to access the resources on this?
Hang on, I'll jump into your scale.
Have you got the option?
Not enough space to spawn resources.
I don't even get the pop-up.
Not enough space to spawn resources.
So we got that bug as well.
If we both move out, then
I don't think it's where we are, though.
it's thing might need moved.
Last time it happened, it was just the position of this. It didn't like it. Let's try that.
No free space for spawn resource. That might be because the truck's in the way. Hang on.
Yeah, but it's just not, is it?
I know it's outside the box, but this game's a bit...
I think it's something to do with the terrain it's on.
Silent Storm, no, you have to be a level 20 to have that vehicle.
Still can't spawn anything. Even
So-
though the terrain is flat.
Do we think it's the vehicle bugged out because it's Sommy's and he's got the sand bug? Like, does it work on any of the other vehicles?
There you go.
What?
On the floor.
Oh, does it work there now?
Yeah.
So I repositioned it a meter and it worked.
Yep. There's 5 on the floor.
That makes sense.
I still love that you don't get the option to like open it, but I do.
Yeah, I still don't, if I go near it. Is it all 5 that you need?
Yeah.
Do you reckon you could jump in the articulated sand machine and see if you can spawn sand pups?
1 second.
It's better than farming sim. What, this game? Or do you mean the crane controls? A lot of it's to do with muscle memory though, MMK, like what you get used to.
Have you already tried pups or not?
I'm coming to do it now. Where are you?
Near the Sandpit, steel pipes middle.
Oh, okay. Am I jumping in this?
Yeah. Thank you.
No worry.
Right, where are we going? Raging Puppy. I'm going to aim straight for that orange flag, pups.
Are you?
Yeah.
What does that flag mean?
I feel like that signifies something.
What does it signify?
It'd be funny if you could put like crash barriers down the side of the roads and paint white lines. Put little junction markers down. Give way.
I got my truck out the water again.
First to drive the bridge, hype.
Second to drive across the
What do you
bridge.
think your
Harvey.
name is, Puppy?
It doesn't bother me, but he likes being first, so I thought I'd do it. All that just so you could drive up there.
Oh, I've got to go and replace some pipes.
Yay, I'm back, baby. F.
Trond, welcome back. Thank you for 4 years.
Still not sure how I'm going to get to the one in the middle of the lake.
Was that the pipe that I saw that was, what was that?
You know where we are now? Look, wait, go back to where you was and just look at it in the lake. There's a red pipe that needs replacing in the middle
Oh
of the
my
lake.
god, really?
Yeah.
You're going to need a bridge. That's too deep, mate. Surely that's too deep.
Unless you get to it from the north.
I reckon I could lift my truck across.
Can
that
you get
thing.
across that green star bit there and then go around that bit
No, because the pipe's in the way.
to get through that? Oh, you can't go under it.
No.
It's too deep though, I keep telling you. You'll
It's
be recovering again if you carry on. Something like that, get you over there?
That needs 4.
Yeah, I built a slim one, so it only takes 4. Where are you relocating it to, Sammy?
The infrastructure road request. Do you want to try and get something out of it before I go take it too far? Or...
Anywhere there would be lovely for me to spawn and then grab some resources.
Try that.
Should put me on the roof.
No?
Oh, I can now access... Now somebody spawned back into it. Now, have I still got the... Yeah. No free space to spawn resources. No free space. It was doing this before. It's been really, really picky about where it is. Is it 4, Sean?
Yeah.
Okay, good on me.
Cool.
I actually just seen 1, 2, a very strange way to spell squirrel. What are you on about, Canadian John? Right, Sean, you ready?
Yeah. Thank you.
New bridge acquired. All right there, Sean.
Yep. Nothing to see here.
What are you doing?
Nothing to see here. Fine.
I was worried about you getting on the island and suddenly find you couldn't deploy. Wait, we taking the pipe with you?
I'm not very good at driving onto this bridge.
You did it okay this time.
Oh, is there a floating rock
Hey, Suzu.
on the left-hand side of my truck?
Yes, I think there is. Yes, there is. Yep. There is a floating rock just to your left. Anti-gravity rock right there. Fixed it.
Well, I'll fix that one. Whoa! Oh! I needed the other pipe that's on that truck!
I'm sorry.
Ah! I needed that pipe!
I'm just watching you just completely sing.
I needed that pipe!
We'll get it back. Oh dear. We'll get it. We'll get
Are
it
you
back.
proposing relaying the bridge and then seeing
not?
if you can find it in the water?
He's there. We just got to pick him out. It's easy.
I
Look,
can't believe you just did that.
we'll just put the bridge back like that, and then I'll drive. You get your crane. You can lift yourself out. It's easy. Watch.
Unless it's under the bridge.
Hey,
Unless it's under the bridge.
it's no. It'll be on the back of your truck. It'll be on the back of your truck, mate. You'll be fine. Trust me.
That time you only need 3 concrete slabs.
Oh, shorter bridge.
Can't believe I didn't look at the stream to see what you was up to. I can't believe you did that.
That was amazing. Right, there's 2.
You?
There's 2. It's the confusion on your face. Like, what? What just what? What? Bah!
It took me way too long to figure out what was going on.
Oh, it killed me. Go on. Wait, why does it need to move off the bridge?
I'm not on the bridge.
Why is it not completing then?
Oh, is my truck in the way?
Oh no!
Hang on, let me go on this part of the bridge.
It's not finishing the bridge because the rest of your truck's in the way. Ah, that made my day, Sean. Thank you.
No worries, anytime. I'm glad I was good at something. Oh, can my crane not even get on the bridge?
Is it not let you go on the bridge?
No, the bridge is too high for my crane.
You're kidding me. Is it like a real life crane for you?
I can pick up the floating rock. Oh! I can reach my truck.
So if you lift your truck out the way, the bridge will then complete like that.
I've got it.
You've only got one attachment point on that.
I'm fishing.
Why have you only got one attachment?
Because I could only reach the front of my truck. Nothing to see here, people.
All you got to do is stick that pipe on the back of this one.
Can't get onto the bridge.
What do you mean?
The bridge is too high.
Well, you could put the pipe on the back of this one if you want.
But we're still going to need the crane. Oh, I've got a crane on the other side of the bridge. Alright, come get the pipe.
Wait, where's on them? tow the crane. Okay. I ain't got a winch on this. You have to use a scout for that. Or another crane. Why is that crane arm really juddery? Right.
Well, I'll grab the other crane. Why is this crane in the water? Oh!
Why ain't touched your crane? I literally haven't touched your crane. You can see what I'm doing.
Stressing me out.
I literally didn't touch that one. I mean, something might have gone past and hit it, but it wasn't me.
Uh-huh. Oh, so it was so me. You two are stressing me out.
I mean, the AI just went past. I'm just saying that. The AI has just been through here with 2 Arctics.
I don't believe anything you say.
Well, that's nice, isn't it? I just rescued you.
After you put me in that situation.
I was just deconstructing my bridge.
But how do we get to this one?
Which one?
To the last bit of pipe that needs replacing.
What you did about your crane and stuff?
We can stay there. I don't care about it.
Stupid crane.
It's a stupid crap. I've had to replace that engine on that truck like 4 times in the space of half an hour. You know what I'm saying? Can I get up? Oh, AI, stop spawning trucks in front of me.
I got your truck back. What's that job that keeps failing?
It's basically the route from where the sand stops to where it needs to go. The bridge that you've just got, guys have just built, it needs more sand, basically.
See you on Amici.
The F1 is in about 5 minutes.
Yep.
Oh god, it is. You better stop, aren't we?
Yep.
Right, you're good to stop there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Stress me out.
Yep.
Everything, all your vehicles are going to despawn at the garage anyway, you'll be fine. I've got your pipes safely on my truck. You would have lost that.
I wonder why.
No, you would have lost it, because it would have been despawned right now anyway.
Actually, it drops on the floor.
We will be back after the race, guys. So, approximately 2 hours, depending on what happens in the race. So, we'll see you after the F1, probably around 4 PM-ish. But that's it for now. See you in a bit.